Sup, sexy? I'm really nasally today. It's really dry. I'm in Salt Lake City. What up, Rick Johnston? Super friendly out there, man. You must. Turn off some of the internet stuff. Looks like my internet's being a little difficult today. Hoo-wee! Who's in the house today? Rick Johnston. What is up, Esteban? Music entrepreneur, the winner from last week's NBA Top Shot. Jason Blake, good to see you, mate. Trauma, greetings from Salt Lake City. If you guys have not been out to Salt Lake City, this place is dope. What up, Edwin? Oh, Kevin Fox up in Fort Worth. My man, Coach Rye. Good evening, good morning, and good night. Hello, Kevin. You drinking wine? Sean Park and the Underdogs. I'm lower energy today, but I have a feeling hanging out with you sexy bastards, I'm going to get it picked up. I'm in a hotel room. Where am I? Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City's dope. This place is super underrated and still relatively affordable. So if you guys are thinking about moving somewhere else, leaving UK, coming to the new UK, aka America, come to Salt Lake City. Hello from DC. What's up, Tamar Thomas? How doing, my man? I got some good stuff to talk about today and then answer your questions. What is up, Thea? I always like seeing your icon. Dude, I like this. The new UK. Yeah, that's what I call Canada. I call Canada North America. How many times have been poopy? I'm a little hungover. Yes, that is the answer. Hold on, I can't change these things. What up, Joshua? Back. Yes, I am a little bit, but I still show up. I think Mormon missionaries actually make great salespeople. I hired someone that was a Mormon missionary, and they're phenomenal at sales. That's a tough ass job to go to some random ass place and go to doors and just try to sell things. That is wild. Oh, Italy. What up, Chantel? Good to see your icon. I've been watching Gomorrah. If you guys don't watch Gomorrah, I don't like watching a ton of shows. I don't watch a bunch of this shit. Gomorrah in Italy, so good. Oh, we're at 68 viewers. Hopefully one more can come. Where the hell is everyone else? Oh, Mark Tucker. What's up, man? Midwestern people representing. 12 Machar. You guys are hungry? All right, we'll bring up some energy. I have some cool shit to talk about. What up, Chantel? Good to see you. I always love seeing your face. That's a good face. Matt fucking Payton. He does that. Everyone just trying to do that at home. All right, now I'm waking up. What up, Dieter? Good to see you, man. Do I watch anime? No, I'm over the age of 20, so I don't watch it anymore. And I never watched it. Pramod, good to see you. Ben Latz, I haven't seen you in a while, my man. Dude, Yay area. Who's representing the Yay area? What's up, Raymond? You look like East Bay, dude. I wouldn't want to see you I want to see you at night. I feel like kick my ass. What up, Morn? All right, we got business to talk about. Who the hell else is here? Rebecca? Hey, what's up? It is Friday. It's time to go to Tchotchkes. God damn it, Pete. Good to see your face. Oh my God. Yeah, Gomorrah and Fauda are fucking fire shows. Dude, a lot of people from Texas. What's up, Jacovia? Kind of looks like a pastor. I would love to go to church with you. You cannot watch anime after the age of 25, Marlon. No respectable man watches anime. Like, who's watching anime? I guess it's like cartoons. I guess like Simpsons and like Rick and Morty. Okay, unpopular opinion. I think Rick and Morty is just not funny. I know all these people that love Rick and Morty. It's not funny. So many cool new people today. If you're brand new and you've never actually been in one of these office hours, throw a 1 in the comments. You guys like how I was kind of started all quiet? Some of you guys are like talking shit to me. Like, you hungover. It's fine. We're gonna have a good fucking day today. I got some good shit to talk about and answer your guys' questions, business, life, tacos. Lately, I've been in the crypto game and just it's so dark. That sounds so strange. I feel so alone. But we can talk about whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about. Get a hotel room. Actually, the internet's been pretty good. What up, SBA? A lot of new people here. SBA. Okay, this seems, is that a rap name? Chris O'Halloran. What up, Fatima? Lux Life, good to see you. I don't know your name, Lux Life, or I don't remember it, but good to see you. Cigar, Malik. A lot of new people here today. Hells yes. All right, you're fun. By the way, check out this icon from Flamed 69 -4. The video is spotty, Dieter. It's spotty. I'm in a hotel room, and normally it's been pretty good. All right, if you're a returning, oh, it is a DJ name. Hells yes. If you're returning, if you've been to office hours before, I've got some cool shit to talk about, and then I'll answer you guys questions or whatever the hell you guys want to do for the next hour. Oh, a lot of new people here. If you're a returner, throw some yeehaws in the comments. Got some new people. What's up, Prince? My man. It's lagging. I think that's just what it is right now. I can try it on my phone. It's just not as good when I do it on the phone. Let me see if I can jump on let me try to do it on the iPad if that's better. Yeah. Okay, video's good. The Wi-Fi's hungover. Yes, Jason, it's bullshit. All right, a lot of new people, some returning people. Dude, I like your profile. Hey, Vin. All right, I might have to try to do it on the phone. Bear with me. I'm going to try to move over to my phone. The Wi-Fi at this hotel is kind of being a little difficult. I am sorry that the Wi-Fi is not working. It was working earlier today. I tested it out. But let me see if I can get on my phone, and we should be good. Papa. All right, hold on 1 second. Changing to Wi-Fi on the phone. Quick commercial break. Let me join in on this one. Oh, that's weird. You have to do it in Safari on the phone. Huh. Let's check it out. All right, try now on the phone. What is the giveaway today? I gave away my hair last night. Phone no. All right. All right. Is there double talking? No. Can you guys hear me? So now it's on my phone. I think that's going to be a little better. Is that better? Oh, that kind of works. But then I have to hold it like that, which is kind of annoying. All right. Is that better? Yes. Now that's not choppy. Good. Yes. Yes. All right. I guess I'm gonna hold the phone like this for the next hour. All right. Holy shit, it's good to see you fucking guys. It honestly like highlighted my morning. Rick Johnston, I fucking like you, man. I hope we go hiking one day. Not choppy. All right, good. People from the Philippines. Hell yeah, Rick Carlson's here. All right, so there's a shit ton of returners. Rebecca's here. Trauma Char is here. I'm in Salt Lake City today. I'm sorry about the shitty Wi-Fi. But this Salt Lake City, actually, check this out. Salt Lake City is so fucking nice. Can you guys see the mountains back there? Sorry, I'm in the camera. Yo, I love it here. I think I'm gonna move or get like some kind of place out in Salt Lake City. If you guys have never been out here, dude, great outdoors. People are so friendly, and Mormons, it's so nice. They're so friendly. Went to a bar last night, so I'm a little hungover, just a bit. But they have name tags. It's a law that you have name tags. That you have name tags here, which is, I don't know, at the bar. That's so cool. So we went to a karaoke bar. What's happening here? Me and my friend are considering buying land. So me and my buddy Eric, in about an hour right after this office hours, we're gonna go and check out just different areas around here. What's up, James O'Donnell? Good to see you, homie. I'm gonna give like 3 quick updates because I think it's interesting. Yeah, name tags are kind of, I hate name tags at like meetups, but at the bar it's kind of cool. I'm gonna do 3 things that I thought were interesting, and then whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll hang out for an hour. Did I? Oh, this internet's actually crappy. This internet's so good. I was like, whoa, good. Yeah, there's bike packing. I'm actually gonna start bike land just for like vacation house. So me and my buddy are gonna split a house. I'm not moving here, but we're gonna try to see if there's anything affordable in like near Park City or in a place called Eden. I'm still in Austin, but just to have a place that like in the summer, get out or go mountain biking stuff. All right, 3 things I want to share. Does it say I'm single? Yes. Oh, give away land. I like that idea. We're gonna talk about giveaways in a second. So number 1, I'm reading a book. I want to recommend it. Oh my God, crypto stuff. Called Happy Money. Really good. I don't know how you guys are with money. Who here, I'm curious, this kind of curious for you guys. Who here feels like they have enough? I do. Not like a ton, but I feel it was just interesting to think about like, how do people think about money? And I think a lot of people think about money wrong. I think a lot of it was challenging. I don't know how you guys were raised. I was raised with Jewish parents, or Jewish. So I'm curious for you guys, who feels like they have enough and how your relationship is with money. Yeah, it's Ken Honda. So it's Happy Money by Ken Honda. Highly recommend. And one of the things that he said in the book today, and then my friend said yesterday that I really liked, was you can always be more generous. I was like, that's cool. So I was ordering Chipotle. I was ordering a burrito right before the office hours. And I was going to tip 18%, but I read the book and it's like, you can be more generous. So I went up to 20%. It's stupid. Okay, whatever. But point is, it's like, hey, Ubaldo's here. Guys, give some love to Ubaldo. So Ubaldo is the designer for all things AppSumo Originals. So he's done Tidy Cal, SendFox, King Sumo, the new product that we're launching in a few weeks. We're going to be launching a brand new product. It's going to be awesome. Really excited to use it myself. So it's a good book. I'm almost finished with it this morning. It's called Happy Money by Ken Honda. Yeah, Kevin, I think this is like, yeah, it's not, a lot of us have these challenging relationships based on our parents are, how much money we make, who we hang out with. Oh, that's dope. Do you guys have any good like tipping stories? Like Lenny said that he tipped 800% for Twix at a gas station. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I think this is dope. Like, I sent my friend $69 in Ethereum yesterday to get him started in crypto. Totally random number that I chose, but I wanted my buddy Ian to have a little bit, so I sent it to him. Yeah, let's over tip. If you guys, yeah, I ordered a burrito. Can you believe it? Okay, I eat a lot of Mexican. I really do love Mexicans. Mexican Mormons is like probably my favorite race. That's true. So anywho, cool book, Happy Money, Ken Honda. Check it out. Yeah, give Henrik some love. Henrik, I don't know if you have a URL or anything you want to check out. Tips almost non-existent in the UK, James. All right, number 2. Does anyone here? We can talk about tipping. I'm happy to talk about it. I just wanted to share these things, and then we can talk about what the hell y'all want to talk about. Number 2, does anyone here play chess? Dude, I like this whole talk about. Let's talk about money for a second. I don't want to talk about chess yet. Will I come to India? No. I've been there before. Once was enough for me. I don't know if I'd go back again. We'll come back on the chess thing in a little bit. But how do you guys feel about money? How's your guys' relationship with money? I think that's a kind of a weird question that we don't really talk about. Like, there's a friend of mine, Marty. Marty's one of my best friends. And we'll talk about chess in just a second. I just want to talk about the money thing. You guys got like real fired up about it. And when I go out to dinner with groups, you guys ever go out to dinner with groups? And then it's like, who pays, and then you split, and then one person pays, and it's always kind of like a weird ass thing. I was Mexican in my other life. You look Mexican in this life, dude. So I think the thing I was thinking about with Marty is that we go to dinner. Marty's always the one that pays a little more, and it's not that he has more money than anyone else. But it's just interesting that like that's how he was raised with money, to always kind of be giving a little bit more of it. And I really appreciate being around him, and that inspires me to do that. So I don't know. It's like I think about my family growing up. I'm curious how you guys grew up with money. whether you just had a lot of it or a little of it that impacted it, but also like how did your parents treat it? I'm assuming most of you guys had parents. A few test tubes out there, but most of you guys were probably parents. So I'm curious kind of how you guys experience money and like how you were raised with it. Should do a live chess stream. That'd be kind of cool on Twitch or something like that. What up, Caleb? Good to see you, my man. Caleb actually works out of our office in Austin. Definitely under earning at the moment. Need to make more. Money is a way of exchanging value. See, I think that's an interesting kind of, doesn't it seem like conflicting? Always have enough, but I'm never getting ahead. Where are you trying to go? Sorry, I'm looking here at the comments and then I'm holding the phone here. Over here. Yeah, like paying, like who pays for things? Like, I don't know. I grew up in my parents they're generous. I would just say that they're kind of tighter with money than I wanted to be. Like my mom today, I love my mom. I don't know if she's watching this. Hi, Mom. But she always asks me, like, if I go out to, like, when I go out to dinner with friends, the first thing, she doesn't ask how the food, she doesn't ask how my friends are. She's like, who paid? Let's talk money for a bit. This is kind of interesting stuff to talk about. And I've shared a lot of my numbers and things like that with you guys. I don't mind it. Do I still do budgeting? Hey, Yori Galsakot, where are you in the world? Or he looks like the guy that created Ethereum. That's cool. I'm glad he watches the show. Do you guys mind when I do my roast jokes? I love them. I think it's kind of funny. I think most jokes are pretty good. So do I do budgeting? No. This year, I'm trying to spend and give away more of my money. I do net worth review every first of the month. So the first of the month, I think I have my budgeting template. I'll put it out here for you guys. I wouldn't even call it a budgeting template. I think I just call it like monthly finance. Let me see if it's hard to type with one hand. But basically what I do is at the beginning of every month, I look over my assets, my liabilities, and then that's it. It's assets, liabilities, expenses. But the overall thing is like, where are all my assets? So like bank accounts, crypto accounts, real estate. I'm trying to find the template I can post that. And then the bottom section is basically like mortgages, credit cards, loans, and then it's like overall net worth. And I look at that, and then from there I look at my asset allocation, and then I just say like how much am I allocated. Basically, there's only 4 categories: cash, real estate, equities, and risky. Risky is like, stupid ass investments or crypto or anything that I'm okay losing. And I just basically like try to target which allocation I'm doing and see how I'm doing each month. I learned that from my stepdad. He's a very safe investor, and he's done very well being a safe investor. I'm trying to share more of the wealth, Fatima. I think there's really something there fascinating about when we feel like we have enough, we can give more. But if we don't feel like we have enough, it's hard to give. And some of the books are like, oh, just give and you'll feel great. I think that's fucking tough if you don't have a lot of money. But one thing I've noticed, I actually made a video. It's coming out in a week or two. It's about surprising things about my billionaire friends, or like friends that are worth 9 to 10 figures. I feel like poor people, monetarily poor, actually give more money as a percentage. It's kind of interesting. I think more of us, including myself, can feel like we have enough and give more of what we already have. I definitely agree with that. Do I give numbers on net worth? So Lenny, yeah, I'm happy to share some of the numbers with you. I think what's interesting with a lot of the different numbers people say, when someone on YouTube is like, I've got $10 million in real estate, that's the value of the real estate. But when you subtract the mortgages, they only have like $100,000. So you have to kind of be considerate. So for example, like AppSumo is going to do over $50 million in revenue this year, which is amazing. And like we help entrepreneurs. So if you guys are not aware of AppSumo.com, you can go and promote your own products and buy products as an entrepreneur. So I recommend, if every one of you is not on the AppSumo mailing list, check it out. And if you have books, courses, or software you want, it is the best place, AppSumo.com. So our business does over $50 million this year. So what is that worth to me? I mean, what number do you guys choose in terms of the valuation of the company? So do I include that in my net worth? No, I don't. See, yeah, James, this is really interesting. James O'Donnell just said, I have a mate who's very rich, but is always last to buy a round, if at all. So I wonder what his money relationship is. So yeah, my net worth is somewhere in the 8 figures liquid. So I think that's the kind of question you need to be asking people when they talk about it. And I'm almost 40. So it's taken a long time. And most of my net worth has come in the past 5 years. What up, people? This is Catherine. I like this part. I'm going to add it up here. Catherine, you seem like my art teacher in school. A friend of mine, I do monthly subscriptions for donations. So this is my friend Brian Kotlier taught me this. So each month, I just subscribe to different services I use. So I do Wikipedia, NPR, Jewish summer camp I went to as a kid, Camp Tawanga, random other stuff like the Trails Foundation in Austin. And so each month I have subscriptions, and I'm starting to increase the subscription. So it just kind of automatically keeps going. But I love your point. I think your point's even better. Like, it's kind of lazy and easy to give cash. I think giving time is like even harder because it's like literally like your most valuable asset. Your most valuable asset is life. And so that is a harder one to donate, I believe, especially if you have money. So I like that you're saying that, encourage that. That's awesome. David, if you show up late again, kicked out of class. Yeah, I think, Ben, this is actually a really fascinating thing for a lot of people that, dude, I guess we're talking money today, man. This is fucking cool. If you guys enjoy, you guys want to talk about this stuff, like numbers, things like this, Ben, I actually think FIRE, for people that don't know, financial independence, retire early. I don't believe people should ever retire. I think retiring is fucking stupid. I think all the people that are fat firing and things like that, I think a lot of it's misguided. But I actually, Ben, this is really fascinating. I think what people do to get money, and maybe they're like super tight or they're like really saving, I think it's hard to shift our models. So like, let's say from 20 to 30, you behaved X, which is great. And then you're doing it 30 to 40, but you don't really need to be doing it that way. And I think that's actually those mental models that we have really fucking tough in money because you're like, I'm so used to doing it one way. Like for me, I'm used to just being, I would say pretty cheap. I like to say the word practical. So what does that mean? Like if you go to the airport and there's a meal and it's like, $17 for whatever, a sandwich. I'm like, I'll just make my own sandwich or I'll wait. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, and now in this, like, I would say newer mental model I'm trying to work on is like, why don't you just spend it? Like, who cares? If you don't have money, that is a little bit harder, but I think there's just these mental models of how we were grown and how we're raised with money and our friends and how much we have. And then like, once you get to different levels, how do I need to be approaching it? So something it's kind of interesting to be thinking about. Dude, how to earn $20 in 3 damn days. Literally, that is fucking easy. Go on Fiverr or Upwork or anywhere where people are raising their hands to spend money and you can get work. Even better than that, go post right now in the comments what you can do for people or ask people in the comments here, literally on YouTube, right fucking now. Like, who here needs help with something? And you just go help them, even do it for free. But that is a way you can literally make whatever, $20 in 3 days. One thing that this book, I have all these notes from the Happy Money book by Ken Honda that I really enjoyed. One of the things he said was that you should try to be around rich people. Oh, crypto picks. Ooh, I just actually put a video about everything I own in crypto. I can talk about that if you want. But I thought that was a kind of interesting point. It's like, if you're not rich and you want to be rich, just go hang out with rich people. So like yesterday I was hanging out with the founder of chess.com, and I can talk about that a little bit. Chess.com is huge. He's rich. He doesn't act rich. He acts like a fucking amazing person. I love this guy. And it was interesting to think like, wow, if you're around more of those people or you help those people or you can shadow those people, you can learn their secrets. It's not secrets. I don't think it's actually secrets. You can learn their ways of approaching money and business, potentially life, to get the things that you want for yourself. So I thought that was a really interesting thought, is just who are the people around you or who are you learning from, right? Like you can go in Clubhouse last night, Mark Zuckerberg, Daniel Ek, and Toby, the three huge CEOs. Like you can listen and learn from like the best CEOs. Those are the people that I admire. Dude, no way. That's super cool. See, shit like this I love. I love when people make money in stupid ass ways. Not that grilled cheese is stupid, but I like that you're posting grilled cheese. Like that was something I was thinking about with the chess.com guy yesterday. So chess.com, this is his third business. His first one was teaching chess. His second one was he bought chess supplies from China before Amazon was like really even around, and was selling chess stuff. And then he created chess.com as a way of building a community. But what was fascinating to me is that how many people are chess coaches or chess enthusiasts or want to make money doing chess that do it poorly or are poor. And so I thought it was just kind of fascinating that if you were interested in grilled cheese, if you're interested in sodas or wines or whatever type of thing that maybe isn't a big moneymaker, there are ways to make money with it. And I thought that was fascinating that the chess.com guy was able to show that. Why do I keep so much liquid? All right, so how much do I have? Let me pull up my numbers. So right now, like the crypto shit has just been wild. So I have about 2 million in crypto. Happy to talk about that. That's just wild. I think there's a lot of stuff I think it's gonna fail and go down pretty big. But it's just been a fun, fascinating kind of thing to experience. How much do I have liquid? All right. So again, for the people that are asking about budgeting, I have my assets, which is cash, long-term and risky, and real estate. And then I have liabilities. So mortgages, credit cards, line of credit, loans. So right now, my asset allocation, and this is my stepdad taught me, is, what is your risk tolerance, or what is your preference around these different categories? So cash, real estate, equities, and risky. So my allocation is 15% cash, 30% real estate, 35% long-term, 20% risky. My actual is 8% cash, 45% real estate, 24% long-term, 23% risky. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just really your preference. Most investors and a lot of my friends are like very low cash. I have one friend who has 0.1% cash, and this guy's probably worth 20 to 30 million. And I was like, why do you have such little cash? He's like, it's way better long-term. If you look at everything historically in our civilization, that has been better. And so he's like, I can always get a line of credit. So what a lot of people do at certain levels is they take loans against their stocks. And so that's what he does if he ever needed a lot of cash. One thing that's interesting is all this fucking cash shit is made up. You ever think about that shit? Is Mark Zuckerberg kosher? You guys are so funny. No cheese. Doing a vegan challenge. All right. Is it too late to invest in crypto? Is it too late to invest in the internet? So in terms of the crypto stuff, I'm not an expert. Don't listen to me. Don't do what I do. I can only share from what I'm experiencing and what I observe. I think a lot of it's going to fail. I think there's a lot of people chasing get rich quick schemes. Like even this NFT stuff, like I'm giving away on Twitter, by the way. If you guys go to twitter.com/Noah Kagan, where is it? All right, I'll post that up there. I'm really excited about what the future of all this stuff looks like. I think there's some use cases that are just really, really compelling. So, for example, I hate Visa and MasterCard. I fucking hate Visa and MasterCard. Who here has an online store or sells anything online? So if you guys go over there, I'm giving away some NFT stuff. We can talk about all this stuff. And I'm super excited about it. And but Visa and MasterCard, just as an example, Visa and MasterCard charge AppSumo 3% for literally, here's all Visa does. The customer gives their credit card and then it goes to us. They're literally just a piece of gateway that didn't do shit. They don't take any risk. So all of you guys are giving Visa and MasterCard, Stripe, 3%. They do nothing. They don't even take the risk on these transactions. I fucking hate them. So my suggestion is that, like, if there's a crypto, or it's not about crypto, but if there's a way of transacting at lower transaction fees, which even is not even solved yet with crypto, super exciting, right? Like you can get rid of Visa and MasterCard. Those are giant companies. So I'm really excited about things like that. I hate them. Dude, I think AppSumo pays $1 million a year or something so stupid in these Visa fees. The processing means that they're not even doing anything. So yeah, that's pretty funny. That is funny. I mean, Thea, I think the one I would say, if I was recommending even to my cousin or someone who was like just getting started in it, this is what I said in the video. This is what I do myself. I have 80% in Bitcoin. And the only reason I have $1.5 million of it is because I bought it 2016. And then I bought $500 a month, dollar cost averaging, for the past 5 years. What's up, Joel? Good to see you, dude. That is the only reason it's worth $1.5 million. So I didn't try to bet if it's going to go up or down. I didn't sweat if it went like wild. I just consistently put in $500 a month. And then now 5 years later, it's $1.5 million or whatever, 1.6. The thing I would say for anyone, not about crypto, I think it's crypto, it's NFTs, it's not even just this shit. It could be VR, AR, STDs, HIV, whatever, acronyms are coming out. HIV wasn't funny. But my point here is that I would at least try these things out. I think the problem is people should be trying it out. Instead, people are like, I bought it today and I'm not rich tomorrow. The one quote I actually was thinking about this morning is, slow money comes fast. Slow money comes fast. So that's the thing with crypto. I'd say, like, I can talk about my portfolio if you guys are curious. If you guys want to know what I bought, I'm happy to share. But I think the bigger thing is I tried it. At first, I thought it was the stupidest thing ever, which I guess a lot of interesting companies start that way. And then once I finally bought it years ago, I was like, oh, I can see where this goes. So I think all you guys should be open-minded. It doesn't have to be crypto. It could be anything, especially as you guys get older. It's so easy. Like Dieter, me and you are, one of the older dudes, like, oh, OnlyFans, whatever, that's stupid. Crypto, stupid. Clubhouse, stupid. It's easy to kind of start discounting stuff. So dabble in it. If you see it and you like it, then, you can go a lot harder. How did I learn to invest? I asked a friend who's a financial advisor, and I said, how are you going to teach your kids to invest? He's like, I'm going to give them $1,000 and let them do whatever the hell they want. And that was kind of similar to me. I made money in high school. I had like jobs. I worked at like a popcorn stand. I worked at Macy's selling bed sheets, all this like, blue collar work. And I put all that money, $5,000 into a stock called At Home. And that stock went up. And I was like, who is the greatest investor of all time? And then the stock went down and it went all the way to zero. So it definitely took a while. And I think that was a great way to learn to invest. I think the second thing is my stepdad. My stepdad is very financially sound. And so I learned a lot from him. On the other side, my father, my biological father, was like financially irresponsible. Like he never had credit cards because his credit was too bad. He only paid in cash. He stopped paying his taxes. Like after he passed away, RIP, like his estate had all these taxes that he just decided to stop paying them. So I guess I saw that. And maybe that's where I think in my own life, up until almost recently, I think I've been very non-risky with my money. So the money I've made from AppSumo or working at, at Facebook or working on all this different stuff, suing Facebook. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story. We sued Facebook and we won. I'm not as risky with it. Maybe it's because of the way my dad and my stepfather are. So that's been my experience about it. And then in terms of learning to invest, you go and you try it out. There's a lot of different books. I think what most people get incorrect with investing, I think the number one thing they're doing is I call them the Robin Hooders, which is they're investing to get rich. They're not investing to stay rich. And I think more people should try to create YouTube channels or create software companies or create courses or create digital products and create revenue dials that you can actually increase. You can't really change the price of these investments. And so I think that's the biggest fucking mistake all these guys are making. They're putting money in whatever crypto or any stock, and they're like, oh, I hope it gets me rich so I don't have to work again. And the reality is go find work you fucking love to do, and hopefully that'll make you money, and then put money in investments that are slow and steady and not risky and not overnight rich. And that is how you will stay and grow to be very wealthy. All right. Hopefully, how long did it take for AppSumo to get to 50 million? We've been doing this March 10th. It's been 11 years, starting March 10th. March 10th, 2010 is when I did my first deal. Do I invest in ETFs? Yes. Let me go find the ones I do. I'll tell you the ones I have. I basically do dollar. I don't want to think about a lot of this stuff. Lately, I'm obsessed with the crypto because I find that it's a game and it just feels like fun. So I take $20,000 a month. And then I divide it up into, it's basically 4 ETFs, index funds, but it's more at a higher level, Yori. I look at 60% US, 40% global, and then it's 80% stocks, 20% bonds. And I use a firm called adviceperiod.com, and they automatically do the buys for me. And honestly, they just have it automatically set up, so they don't really do much. But what I've actually found, the food's up. Dude, the burrito's at the door. All right, I'm sorry, God. I'm not sorry. Yes, burrito's at the door. Yes. All right, let me go check on the burrito. And then let me go get the burrito, and then I will talk to you about which index funds I have. But anyways, one thing that's been helpful, having Advice Period or someone in finance. Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes! Oh, babe, we should. Oh, I need to tell my friend because the burrito is here. All right. Oh, so excited. That's like post office hours. You guys want to see the burrito? See how much you guys make me so fucking happy. All right. How much did I tip? I tipped the burrito guy a lot. I think I did like 20-25%. It's a lot for me, Matt. Don't judge. Let me tell Eric that the burrito is here. All right. So in terms of the ones I have, how did I make my first 100,000? I can tell you, actually. I know. So the index funds I have, let me see. Advice Period Manage. Let me see the ones I buy. Where's the ones I buy? So, fine, I'll just show you guys. Can I switch the camera? I don't know. I don't think I could switch it. All right, so there's the screen. That's so meta. Oh, not that. Oh shit, you guys definitely saw that one. That I did not want you to see. This video's coming out. So I think these are the ones they mostly do: SPLG, SPDW, SPSM, SPEM. Let me see. So these are they just buy them every month. So we're the ones that they buy. Oh yeah, right here. So they buy iShares, Muni, MUB, SPDW, which is portfolio worldwide, emerging markets, and then the S&P 500 and the S&P small cap. You guys see that shit? All right. How to make my first 100,000, dude? Eurovar, you're in timeout, my man. 100,000. I actually made it doing. You can go to the site. It's called Community Next. Did I spell sperm? I spelled sperm. Good to see you, Casey. CommunityNext.com. So when I was working at Intel and Facebook and Mint, I was putting on conferences. So I put on a conference called CommunityNext.com, and it was a conference where honestly I met the founder of Chess.com that way, founder of PayPal, Max Levchin, Guy Kawasaki, a lot of really impressive people from putting on these events. And I didn't know any of them. I just kind of put on an event, and the guy from Fark.com, dude. Oh yeah, Drew, man, so many cool people. The guys from Plenty of Fish, Suicide Girls, so many cool people. So anyways, I put on this conference. I wasn't trying to make money. And it ended up making like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I put it on 4 times. Each one made $50,000 profit. That's it. So you can actually read the article. If you go to okdork.com, I think the article is like how I made $200,000 doing conferences. So yeah, go to okdork.com. I'll put the site up here. okdork.com. It is really hard to type and do this at the same time. Let me see what Eric said. Rich. All right. Tynan, Brada, you guys go subscribe to Tynan's channel. He is one of the people that I learned from. So you guys, we were talking about being rich and just money and all these kind of stuff. Go be around interesting people. Go be around the people that are like, oh, that guy or woman is doing the things I'm interested in. Go subscribe to Tynan's channel. He's doing tea with Tynan, kind of like this. It's gonna be not as sexy. It's not going to talk about as many burritos or tacos, but he's going to talk about tea. What else does Tynan talk about? He might probably talk about his crypto stuff. I don't know. But he's been in crypto for a long time. He's got really interesting thoughts. I love Tynan. Go check him out. Okay, Stan. I don't think that's your real profile picture. That's really you. Porn is normal to watch? Was I talking about porn? I didn't talk about porn. Who's talking about porn? Anywho, Stan. So here's what I've been doing, Stan. This is kind of interesting. What I do recently for investing in businesses. Oh, to invest in your idea. I don't know, man. What I've been doing to invest in businesses, I just literally hit up founders of companies of products I'm using. So StreamYard, which is streaming the shit, I hit them up and it's like, yo, I use your product a lot. I'm paying you. Let me invest. And that's just generally been an approach for me as an investor. So like Stripe, I didn't able to get in, but we were using Stripe early on. And I asked some investors, said no. Another one is OpenSea.io. They actually just got funding. Another one I'm trying to talk to is called moonpay.com. So there's just like go into that. So how do you actually get investments? I've gotten invested twice. One is Naval Ravikant. He's I guess a famous guy now. And the second guy is Andrew Chen, one of my best friends. He works at A16Z. So the best way to get the only way I've gotten investment twice from these people, and it was about $100,000 each, was I didn't need it, and I already had something working. So when I went to Naval, I was the #1 Facebook game developer, and I was like, "Yo, my games are blowing up." He's like, "You want money?" I was like, "Why not?" He's like, "How much?" I was like, 100,000. He's like, "What about 150?" I was like, "Sure." And then we finished our Indian meal. That's it. And then Andrew, AppSumo was doing really well early on, and I didn't need money, but Andrew's like, "Hey, I want to be a part of it. I'll give you 100,000." I just got it. And then I was like, "Okay." So he gave me 100,000. So my point again to you, Stan, or anyone else out there, is that it's easier to get investment when you have something that people want to invest in. I think the problem is that unless you have a name or you have some track record, it is harder. So either go work at a company. Like for me, I got a lot of connections working at Facebook and Mint. I got a ton. So work at a company that has investors and you get to meet them. or create something so that people want to come and invest in you. How's that? What do you guys think of the live? How's the office hour so far? So Tynan, yeah. So Tynan he only does Ethereum and Bitcoin, and 90% of my stuff is in Ethereum and Bitcoin. But Tynan, these Fad coins, by the way, there's a new coin called Fad. I'm going to go, oh shit. Is it really called Fad coin, Tynan? Is that the one you bought? It's a joke. I hope you fucking people don't go buy that. Tynan, you're not understanding the technology. If you ever ask any of these fucking dumbasses about crypto shit, when you keep asking about like, what is it that the coins actually do? At the end of the day, 95% of the people are like, I don't really know. But it's so fun. It's so fucking fun, Tynan. All right. So, by the way, guys, if you guys want to come join, we have a private Slack group where we sell you crypto coins. Fuck, I love this. Anyways, it's a private Slack group. We don't sell you shit. It doesn't cost shit. We accept about 1 or 2 people a week. Go apply and take it seriously if you actually want to get in. It's for people willing to do work, people wanting to help each other, people wanting to help themselves, and really nice fucking people. It's one of the coolest things I'm a part of. I really love these guys. Fuck yeah. You guys are dope. All right, you guys liking this? You guys like it? Fuck, it's a highlight of my Friday. I woke up, I hit the Peloton a little bit. Peloton pretty fucking cool, no lie. I was like, I don't like Peloton. Pretty fucking good. Had some Powerade, got a burrito ready. Tynan. Oh, dude, Tynan's love language is Chipotle. Tynan, don't be too turned on by this. Dude, I want to see your hands, Tynan. Look at that. Oh, you want to see it? Tynan, look at this. I'm gonna come. You hear that, Tynan? You hear that, Tynan? That's that tinfoil you like. This is like an unboxing. Can't believe I get paid to do this shit. So excited. Plus, they got cauliflower rice now. Cauliflower rice? Who's talking about practice? Practice. All right. Chipotle. Have I tried the new quesadilla? No, I don't do quesadillas. I don't know why people like. I love all Mexican food. It's my number one food. I just don't know why people like quesadillas so much. What's my Peloton name? Noah Kagan. Peloton is a cool way to meet attractive people. Most people that I've seen on it, guys and girls, I'm like, these are the best looking people I've ever seen. Mukbang. Did I invest in Chipotle? Chipotle is my number one regret in life. I waited 3 years to buy Chipotle stock. I bought it at 200 or 250, and I was like so fucking happy. And then I never sell stocks. So all the stuff I ever buy, when we talk investing stuff, I never sell. Noah never sell Kagan. That's my nickname. Never sell. Chipotle went up. The E. Cola thing hit. And I was in, and then I was like, I don't know. I don't eat at Chipotle anymore. My friends aren't eating at Chipotle anymore. So I sold it. Number one regret in life, selling my Chipotle stock. How did I meet Naval? San Francisco. How did I actually meet him? I think he reached out to me, or somebody had us in common. He was doing a fund at that time, and he was investing in a lot of the Facebook games and crazy shit. And so someone either put us in touch. I don't know if someone put us in touch, but I think part of it was just geography. I was in San Francisco. The Facebook games I was building were really popular, and it was exploding at the time. And so he was looking to invest in those. Dude, that is my fucking name. Oh, you guys are actually following me on Peloton. You guys are such weirdos. Am I friends with Alex Becker? So, true story. Let me see if I can find it. Alex Becker, he is weird, and I like it. I don't really follow. I'm starting to follow a little bit more of his stuff. Check this out. Do you guys know this? Do you guys follow this Alex Becker guy? That's him. That's me. So I don't really follow all of his stuff. He's a little out there for me, and I love weirdos. But my friend loves his stuff, and then I've heard he's in Austin, and so I saw him in Austin one day, went and set it up. But I like he's got these really strong different opinions. And then I actually did reach out because I was like, I would like to get to know him. He seems interesting. But I appreciate this. He said, I'm not doing any meetings outside of working on my game. And I was like, all right, that's cool. I really like making an effort personally to just meet interesting people. I go out of my way to talk to interesting people and meet them. So he seems interesting. He is in Austin. Yeah, he's woke. You guys are fucking woke. Yeah, that's it. What else are we talking about today? All right. What else are we talking about? That great beard. You guys like the beard? I was feeling self-conscious because it's getting a little. I need to like get it trimmed up a bit. What can we do for you guys today? What can you do for yourself? I don't really need shit. Nah, I don't need shit. I want to help you guys today. All right. What other things you guys? We're talking money still. Is there any other money questions? Crypto questions? Yeah, I've been giving for years. I've been blogging since 2000, man. It's fun. But you guys give me your attention. And then I get to learn from you and hang out with you. It's fucking great. Hey, you look amazing. All right. When am I biking across America? April 14th. I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to work. It's going to work. But I'm definitely going to be nervous. I'm going to try to do office hours on the phone on the road. So April 14th from Santa Cruz, I'm going to start biking down to LA to Albuquerque to Nashville. We're doing a party in Nashville. So if anyone's in Nashville or wants to get to Nashville, sometime whenever I get there on my bike, I'll be posting it. And then I'm going to bike up to Connecticut. So that's going to start April 14th. It's going to be wild. Okay. Ooh, I'm really excited about this question. What up, Michael Gordon? What would I get? So taking a step back, again, a lot of this stuff with investing, everyone's got a different strategy. Everyone's got different stuff. So it's really hard to say. I don't know what your life looks like. You have kids, or maybe are you the kid on the right? You're the guy on the right. That's cool. If you're the dad, that's cool too. It depends on like how much money you make, what's your lifestyle, what's your risk preference. I'm not risky, so I don't generally do risky stuff. I would probably think of it as an allocation and then just do it every month. So let's just say that instead of a one-time 1,000, how do you take $100 a month and invest it? Yeah, come to Nashville. We'll fucking party there. So for me, Michael, the way I do it, I'll just tell you my approach, and this is what I'd recommend for you, is pick some allocations. So it depends on your age. If you're young, you should be more risky because you can make that money back, even though I'm still not as risky as I probably should be for my age group. So the allocations for me, and this is what I'd probably do for you based on how you look great. 15% cash. So of the 1,000, 15% stay in cash, 30% real estate. And you're like, well, I don't want to buy a house. There are sites where you can do partial investments in real estate. So Roofstock, Pure Street, go Google it, like partial real estate investments. I think it's just a good not even a hedge, it's just good. It's fun to own real estate. It's egotistical. It's nice. I'd probably do about 30% long-term. So go do the indexes I talked about earlier today. The indexes that I recommend, SPDW, SPERM, SPEM, SPLG, and SPSM. High level, what that means is I do 60% global indexes, 60% US indexes, 40% global indexes, and then about 20% risky. So of that 20% risky, I'd probably put 80% in Bitcoin, 10% in Ethereum, and then 10% in some of these shit fad coins. I can talk to you about the ones I buy. That's how I do it. I mean, you should do it whatever way you feel comfortable with. This is what works for me. And I try to do it every month and turn on autopilot so I don't think about it and I don't have to worry about it. Han, custom painted life. You want me to answer your tax return questions? All right, let's do taxes. All right, no, I'm just kidding. Did I invest in any startups in 2020? Yeah, let me pull up my list. I keep track of it. I only invest, and I told you guys this earlier, I only invest in companies I use. So if I haven't used it, I don't invest in it. And generally, I just hit up the founders, and I don't know them, just like you guys. I just hit them up and say, hey, I love what you're doing. I use your product. I'd love to send you money. And I can also help you with marketing or put you on my podcast or come on the YouTube thing. So I invested in 2 companies last year. One is Circle.so because I use and I like community software. I'm not actively using it right now, but I've used it and I like it. So if you want to create your own Facebook groups, and as I hate Facebook, I think it sucks. So I did them for 10,000, and I did LMNT. So LMNT, again, I think software companies probably have a way higher upside than like this kind of company, but I just use the product. I fucking love it. It's called LMNT Drink. So go to, what is the website? drinklmnt.com. It's electrolyte mix. I just use it a lot and I fucking like it. So I put in 10 G's on that. That's how I do it. I don't look at the terms. I don't ask for any of the stuff. I'm just like, hey, just let me some money. And it's worked out okay. I've done maybe 5 or 6 companies. Uh, Teachable, I put in 10,000, and then 6 years later, I got 60,000 back. So that was sweet. But the thing with this investing in the startup stuff, one, it's cool. I'm giving money, and then they go do all the work. This is great. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I like. No, I like you. But the bad part is that it could take 6 to 60 years to get that money. Versus the stock market is more liquid. So I think when you do angel investing, my friend said it's more like philanthropy. For me, if I'm supporting companies I like anyways, I don't really care how well if it like skyrockets or not. It's just exciting to be a part of it. Plus, I get to learn. They send you their board updates. Like, here's what's working in marketing and whatnot. No, I also put $1,000 just because I like this guy. He's a weird hustler. It's called Golden Coffee. You guys heard of this? So I think the website, let me find the website. It is Golden, no, drink. Damn, my brain is farting right now. Drink Golden Ratio. So it's Golden Ratio. So it's gold coffee. So I put a G into that, and then I put a G into the Gumroad thing when Gumroad was fundraising last week. I guess those are this week. That's 2021. Is Element T one of his advertisers? Yeah, they've advertised and had a really good return doing Tim Ferriss's ads. Have I faced toxic friends in life? Yeah, we all do. And I think the choice is whether you want to keep them in your life and whether maybe you or me are the toxic friends in these people's life. Have I invested in Indian startups? No. I'm generally investing in companies I use. So I don't know where the people are, but it's just where the products are mostly probably US based. What kind of sneakers do I wear? I hella rep this company. I love these sneakers. Literally, it's pretty much the only shoes I wear. They're called Suaves. I had to smell it. It smelled good. So Suaves, SUAVS.com. This is the only shoe I wear. I don't think I'd invest in clothing companies or anything like that. One thing my friend said to me with investing is like, how big is the upside? How much is the downside? But I love these shoes. I wear them everywhere. I travel everywhere with them. It's the only shoe I wear, SUAVS.com. Golden Ratio. Drink Golden Ratio is a site. Am I still hungover from the celebrity? Yes. By the way, I need your guys' help on that. I would like your opinion. Did you guys? I thought the thumbnail and title sucked. I thought it should be like "Watch me drink celebrity alcohol" or something that's like. What do you guys have a title or thumbnail suggestion? You guys can check it. I'd really appreciate it because I really hate it, and I fought with Jeremy, the lead producer, about that. So if you guys have an opinion, oh shit. Damn, my friend was here for the burrito. All right, he's coming back. Hotloo.com. I just wanted to show your website up there. That just looked funny. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's other titles that like would have been better. If you guys have any other titles, oh man, do I know Tony Hsieh? I wish I would have met Tony Hsieh. That guy's a legend. I think the fucking people did him dirty. I'm very disappointed with like how the press put out Tony. I fucking the guy is like really interesting. Everyone's got their fucking stuff going on. I don't know why they had to focus so much on that versus all the great stuff that he did. Does money make you happier? What's up, Aaron? What does my mom say? Money doesn't make you happy. It just makes it a whole lot easier. I wish you didn't bleep out so much in the alcohol video. All right. I don't know. My mom watches and comments on a lot of these videos. I think after the last office hour, she's like, Noah, I counted 38 times you said the F word. Is it really that necessary? I'm like, shut up, you. I did say that. We got drunk on celebrity alcohol. I just think the business of celebrity alcohol just sounds boring, and then like the rock thing, boring. ABCDFG. 1, how do you get investors for an idea? Number 1, use a real name. Start there. So unless your name is ABCD, which is like, I guess, Elon's second kid, pick a real name for this. The best way to get investors is to not need investors. So go get your startup idea moving. I'm going to answer your guys' questions. So let's go into your guys' questions. I got another 20-ish minutes. Anyways. Oh, when does my mom come to the office hours? I know. I think it'll probably happen when I bike to Albuquerque. But anyways, the best way to get investors is to not need them. So go get customers today, right now. Bryce, maybe. What questions do you guys have? What are the other questions that you guys have? Let me see. Oh, no, I'm not going to do anymore. But it's fun talking to you about the money stuff. So what other questions do you guys have today? Which alcohol was the best? So here's what's crazy about the alcohol taste test. And this was fascinating in general, Janine. Later that night, we took the Rocks tequila and we took Clase Azul, which is my favorite. And we did a blind taste testing of like 4 tequilas. It was like $100 bottle, a $400 bottle, and then like 2 $30 bottles. And I was like, I'm like, I know the taste of Clase Azul. It's my favorite. I'm like, I 100% can tell. I got them all wrong. I got them all fucking wrong. That was so crazy. So the moral of the story is that branding matters. Rick Johnson, make sure you apply. I want to see you back here next week. We do this every Friday. All right. What other questions do you guys have? How did I become bald? Genetics. And then actually, I'm not as bald. So it's kind of coming back here, but then I just shave it because I think I've always been self-conscious about my hair. I don't think it looks good. I've been self-conscious about the ears. They're kind of pointy-ish, like Elf. So just kind of be okay with it eventually. And then, but I think it's probably because my mom's dad was bald early. Chess.com username is OKDork. Which country would I never visit again and why? Oh, I went and hung out with like really famous people like Justin Kahn and Alexis Ohanian and the founder of Steve from Reddit, all these like really badasses. We went to Moscow. I think Moscow's dope. I just don't, we had like a weird trip there. Not like drug trip, just weird trip. But I think I'd go back there. India was such a weird experience for me. It's a longer story. Maybe there's like I don't know if it's a video or something like that. I walked around for a month when I was feeling depressed. It's just it's an interesting backwards, forwards, strange words place. I don't know if I would go back. It's hard to explain India to people. All right. Bald and elf ears are beautiful. Yes. Bring bald back. I actually feel like bald's making a comeback. Like lately, like all these, I call them hairists. Like all these people with hair, it's gross. It's gross. Sick. So anyways, bald is beautiful, man. Did I ever do a hair transplant? I kind of considered it, but I just think I look better bald. And then some girls and women were like, yo, you look, women, not little girls. Women were like, yo, you look better bald. By the way, I actually always do this. People say girls, and I think there's a distinction between a girl and a woman and a boy and a man. So I try to call a woman and a girl a girl. All right, Ali, what up, my man? I also study. I'm not in USA. I have best idea. How can I create my own company? The best way to create companies is right now. Go get customers. So in this comment, see if there's anybody that's asking that for help. Let's try this. Let's just try a quick experiment. Leave a comment with something you need help with. Own the bald. Yeah, I love my dude. Bald is good. Tynan, you gonna come join me on the bald squad? Which do I regret meeting? I don't know. Try to think. I think I don't know if there's anyone in particular. I think I enjoyed meeting Mike Posner and becoming friends with him. I think what's interesting about celebrities is that they're not or famous people. They're not as interesting or valuable as non-famous people most of the time. So a lot of people that I put on the podcast or on the YouTube channel, they're not, I would say, super famous. Like the chess.com founder. I'm going to probably chat with him soon. And chess.com founder is so fucking amazing. But is he famous and like, is he a celebrity? Not at all. Tynan, open up the convertible. Let the convertible out. The sun is out, man. Open the convertible. That means to shave it all back. That's what I call it. Jesus. God damn. What do people need help with, by the way? Chris needs help selling an ebook. What else do people need help with? Dude, if Chantel says she likes it, then I'm okay with it. Approved. Chantel approved. I'm going to put that on my profile. Caleb, that's a tough one. All right. What other things? Building a website? Hey, Ali, go find people to help. When people try to talk about money, there's so much money to be made. It's literally unlimited. You can either print it, you can coin it. It's unlimited. And there's so many people that need help with it. I think I'll show you. I think one of the number one business opportunities, and I hate when I say business opportunities because that sounds like such a scam line. Scam people have said, like, I think people, the scammers have ruined certain phrases like abundance mindset. Scammers have ruined that. Can't say shit like that. So I literally think if you're an entrepreneur or you want to help entrepreneurs, one of the easiest ways is to create a product like a book, course, or software and sell it to other entrepreneurs to help them run their businesses. So we open up AppSumo Marketplace right here. Man, I can't share. Oh, let me see if I can share screen. All right, I'm going to share screen. I'm going to show you the numbers. These are the numbers of people that are selling stuff, software, books, courses. This is today. I can't share. I don't want to share their names because I don't know. It's not my business to share their numbers. All right, these are the numbers. Let me see if I can pull it up. Is it working? Is it working? Yeah. Hold on, it's loading. There it is. So these are people that we are selling their products for them. So today, we have sold $53,000 for people. They get $43,000. Oh, you guys can't see because it's got the AppSumo.com sell thing. Hold on. $43,000. That's awesome. So if you are an entrepreneur out there, I highly recommend go to appsumo.com/sell and list a product. I think we've got 1 million people a month we're promoting products to. They did. Matt, hell yeah. I'm looking at your guys' comments. Also, anyone can start a YouTube channel. It's not just me. I've been doing this 20 years. You could start a YouTube channel for free right now. Then they bring you an audience and they bring you advertisers and they host all of it. It's unbelievable. YouTube is probably one of the best business opportunities I've ever seen. AppSumo for services, that's interesting. I guess Fiverr, I think, has done a good job of services. So I think there's still a lot of low-hanging fruit on books, courses, and software that we want to help people promote. Why do you guys all have startup? Hold on. What's with everyone today being like, I have an idea, I need a startup investor. I don't ever take investments. That's not like I've taken them as like I didn't need it, but I don't do it. I don't encourage people to take investments unless the only time it ever makes sense to do investments is if you have an ATM machine. What does that mean? Is that mean you have a business where if I give you $1 and I put it in, $3 comes out. I guess it's not ATM, but ATM black box. So if you have an ATM machine, then you should go get investment. Otherwise, you don't need investors. It's an excuse. So do I think B2B is easier than B2C? Yes. Why? Because business owners have money and they can justify ROI. B2C traditionally, like Substack, like a newsletter subscription, or selling t-shirts or selling that stuff, it's a little bit more of an emotional sell, and the ROI is harder. So it's not as easy, I find, to convince. I think the B2C is one, it's a little bit more fun, and there's probably potentially more upside because there's a larger audience. My career, I've built around B2B, which is helping other entrepreneurs succeed. I've just found that easier to do. Yeah, dude, Maker. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm making several spreadsheets to automate marketing tests. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, you should package them up and sell it. Try it out on the AppSumo Marketplace. I will be your first customer. If any of you guys actually put a product in AppSumo Marketplace, let me know. I will be your first customer. You can't put it at like $10,000. I'm not going to buy that. And don't put a piece of shit because no one's going to buy it afterwards. Yeah, exactly, Derek. No one wants an investor. No one wants a boss. Like, I'm no one's boss. I don't want anyone to be my boss. What's up, RJ Youngling? Guys, shout out RJ Youngling. Damn it, this internet. I'm glad we did the phone thing today. Look, I would say the number one trait, Tynan, the number one trait of a successful entrepreneur is to eat Chipotle. So if you guys aren't eating Chipotle, where's Chipotle? It's right here. Oh, I can't wait for it. It's going to be right. But number one is Chipotle. Number two thing of successful entrepreneurs is resourcefulness. I swear to God, the most successful people fail the most, and they're the most resourceful. So they're figuring shit out when it's not working. Like, laptop doesn't work, try the phone. Phone doesn't work, go somewhere. Be resourceful. Like, everyone, no matter what level you are in life, has problems. It's like, how are you going to approach them is your level of success. What other questions do you guys have? Yeah, this is good. I like you guys. Oh my God, a lot of you guys need help. Oh my God, keep posting things you need help with. And other people here that are like, hey, I ain't got shit to do. Hey, I need investors. Go get these people as customers and help them out. When can we see the CoffeeZilla collab? What do you guys think of CoffeeZilla? I have nothing against him personally. I think it's cool that he's on a mission to like show scammers and spammers and all these people. I don't personally want to spend my energy on the negatives. I'd rather just try to make more content and things saying, here's how to do it. Here's what to do. Here's how I'm doing it. Here's what I encourage you to do it. More positive. I just find it very critical. So it's nothing against him as a person. I think he's doing like some like justice warrior stuff. Not my deal. What's my favorite business model? Oh, Jason Bourne. So I have two favorite business models. Do you want to know them? All right. Well, I'll tell you three actually. See, I always try to give more because I want to make sure I don't sound stupid. Number one, the mint.com model, where everyone wins. So in the mint.com model, Mint is free. It's free. Mint is free. You get it for free. Everyone wins. So like I sign up for Mint and then I give my information and I get all this cool data. And then I potentially get it to go and like save money buying changing credit cards. So I didn't explain that very well, but the idea is that like there's literally not a loser in the equation. A lot of times it's like I give you money, you give me your shirt. But in this equation, which is interesting, is Mint gets it for free, you get it for free, and we're now bringing customers to other people. So I would say that's kind of the Mint or AppSumo model. Like AppSumo, there's no losers. Like buyers get a great deal, we make money, and then the partners also get money. So plus there's no inventory because it's all digital. So I like the triple win model. The second business model that I love is the byproduct. I don't know how to explain it as clearly, but it's the byproduct business model. So how do you make money on your byproduct? So what does that mean? Just to give you a simple example, you're a restaurant and you fucking whatever, sell tacos or you sell whatever expensive shit. The idea is that your recipe or your byproduct of the restaurant. So maybe it's like you have a restaurant, but then you created a recipe book from the restaurant. So a byproduct. So think of it as like you're doing something and just by naturally doing it, you can sell that. So for me, let's say we're running AppSumo. Then we created a video about how we ran AppSumo, just as like, oh, well, we're going to do that. That's a byproduct of our core business. I think those are just really interesting businesses because to me, it's almost like things don't go to waste. I think there's even better examples of that. Like, probably machine businesses where people are building stuff and it's like, oh, we have these scraps and they take those scraps and turn that into something else. I like that stuff. I think that's really, really interesting. Is the Mint book free on AppSumo about how I grew Mint? I think it's still free. Lou, that is the dumbest business model I've heard today. And it's only noon. I think most of these NFTs are going to go to zero. I think like NBA Top Shot, which I'm giving away one on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, go over there. Giving away I think most of these things are going to go to zero in the art stuff. I think right now it's like a lot of people praying to get rich overnight, Robin Hooders. And I think it's going to go to zero. I do think there's going to be some that'll stick around. I think the technology will stick around. I think some of the like number ones or twos or classics will stick around. But I think a lot of it's going to go flop central. Where's the... Oh, boom. Dude, you guys are cool, man. I love you guys. What other questions you guys have? Robin Hooders. Fuck these like overnight success people that like I was talking to the guy from chess.com. He's very successful, doing really well. He's been working on it for 15 years. And now chess is popular, but it's like 15 years to be very rich. So whatever you guys are doing, like do it NFTs for 50. So whoever just said about NFTs, do it for 15 years and you'll be rich with NFTs. Why did I start YouTube? What are my goals with it? My goal this year is to get 250,000 subscribers. That's the only goal. That's how I do it. I learned it from Zuckerberg when I worked for him. Just have one goal, very clear that you want. And why I've been blogging and sharing since 2000. YouTube I find is it's the medium I found that it has the best audience, straight up, and it's bringing the amount of newest audience, and it's enjoyable. I haven't seen a channel that's brought this much audience. I would go back to blogging if like the Google SEO stuff and organic on blogging was as big as YouTube. It's just not. And frankly, I like interacting with everyone. I like talking to you guys. I like seeing the things you guys are doing. I like learning from you and vice versa. And I don't find that on TikTok. I don't see that on Clubhouse. I think Twitter, it's fun to consume. I don't think it's a great way to build a community or an audience, personally. And so that's why I do YouTube. If there's another medium, I would explore it. Do I make money from YouTube? So our channel makes around $6,000 a month now. And the idea is that once this channel and brand gets larger, there'll be a larger audience of cool people just like yourselves that we can promote to AppSumo and help them on their entrepreneurial journeys. The thing that's interesting about how much we make from YouTube directly is how much we spend. So we're actually having a video. This year, the company I own the majority of, We're spending $1 million on this YouTube channel. What you're watching, you're like $1 million. And every time I say that, I'm like, they're gonna think he's like wasting it. That's what I always think when I say it out loud. They're like, that's what he's getting for $1 million. Like, why don't you just keep the $1 million in your bank, Noah? It's actually a good idea. I'm gonna just do that. All right, I'm gonna stop the channel. No more YouTube at all. This is our last office hours. I'm gonna keep $1 million. Brittany, what up, Brittany? Sounds like a girl I went to high school with. Does that sound like a girl you guys all knew from high school? Like she was like the prom queen? No, we don't. We actually unlist the videos. They're only people that are subscribers on notification. We do them generally every Friday, 12 p.m. Central. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it's been a journey, and I've met so many cool people out of doing YouTube. Like through YouTube, like I get to connect a lot, like Dieter. I've connected just like so many damn cool people, and it's been fun. I literally can see myself doing this. I don't know if there's an end date. I hope there's never an end date for this stuff. Ooh, what is the most successful? So yes. Oh, I want to call this out. I'm gonna call out two things. So Itter said, what is the NFT equivalent of selling shovels during a gold rush? So that's what I'm actually trying to invest in personally. So the things that this is a great question. So for people that don't know NFT, non-fungible token, it basically means you take your crypto fake money and you turn it into something that's not a token, but it's like an asset. So an asset could be a picture or digital art of sorts or a virtual baseball card. So I love selling the shovels. Like that's what AppSumo is. I'm not trying to figure out which software to create. We do have AppSumo Originals, which are awesome. But I'm like, we'll just help promote it. I don't know which one's going to be the best. That is a great business model as well, by the way. So during the gold rush, so for the NFT crypto gold rush, the things that I think are great opportunities are the coins that are being bought and sold for NFTs. So the main coins on NFTs being sold is Ethereum and Flow. I don't know how to buy Flow. If anyone knows how to buy Flow token, fucking hit me up. I'll pay you $100. Yeah. So buying the tokens that everyone's doing the trading on is great. The second thing is look at the services that these people are using. So my buddy's going to come get his burrito. Yes. So what are the services people are using? So MetaMask, OpenSea, Rarible, NBA Top Shot, Dapper Labs. So right now to invest in those, it's a little bit too late. But there are other companies coming out, like MoonPay.com is one that I'm trying to invest in. I think it's really interesting. The other thing that you could do if you don't want to be buying and selling the coins during this time, or you don't have any fucking money, or it's too risky for you, is that you can just make videos about it. You can be a commentator. There's all these dumbasses. There's some people, I don't want to call them out, but there's some people that do it for like tech companies that I think have stupid fucking opinions, that they have thousands of subscribers on Substack. So you can also be a commentator of the NFT stuff. The other opportunity, sorry, burrito, it's loud. The other opportunity I think in the NFT space is if you don't want to be buying and selling the gambling, which I don't like gambling. I'm not a gambler. I go to the casino with my buddy Eric, who's a degenerate gambler. He gambles like crazy. I lose $1 and I'm like, too much. So what you can also do with NFTs is help people sell their artwork. I'm starting to see more and more people getting to wanting to sell their artwork or like not understanding. So instead of you taking risk buying and sell it, just go find amazing artists and be like, hey, I don't know if you heard about NFT. You've probably heard about it. I can actually help you promote all your stuff if you get your stuff out there. So that would probably be the last way I would think about selling pickaxes and shells. Oh my God, you guys want like a dirty picture like that? They have cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice. God, I love this world. Dude, we live in such a cool fucking era. I don't know if you guys appreciate how fucking cool this like time we're living in. It's like we can fly wherever the fuck we want in this universe. Like you can live in people's houses, whatever house you want to live in. Like you got Salt Lake City. Look how gorgeous. I'm in Salt Lake City. Like my house is, you guys see it? Yeah, over there. My house is flooded from the Austin snowstorm. So I don't have my house is being, sorry, I'm trying to open the door for my friend. My house is totally fucked up and I can literally just fly to Salt Lake with my buddy. And I was in Sedona last week. And now I get to fucking make videos and hang out with you guys. Like we're living in one of the best eras ever. Dude, best time ever to live. Yes. It's so fucking good, dude. This is such a dope time. I don't know if we all appreciate, like, our cars drive themselves. And then look, in 20 years, we're going to look back and be like, I can't believe we used to have to drive. I can't believe we used to spend 5 hours in a plane. All right. Fuck yeah, this is a great time to be alive. Baruch Hashem. How do you make sure you stay in contact with all the people you want to? I am really good at that, my mom says. But I just think you don't have the way you do it is don't have a lot of people to stay in contact with. That's it. And then the ones that you do it. I'll give you 2 tips that I do that I think are clever. Number 1, use pinning on iMessages. So this has been a fun thing I've started doing. Like at the top, I just pin people I want to mess. I don't want to show who it is, but I just pin people I want to talk to. Rich. Hey. Dude.
What's going on?
This is the Mooncat dealer.
Yeah, this is me.
AKA Richwell. Do you want to talk? You want to be on the show for a bit?
What should I talk about?
Do you want to talk about last night? Or should we offline?
No. You want to know what the optimistic part of it is?
Dude. Okay, so should we tell?
I'll tell it. Can I tell it?
You tell it.
Okay, so Noah and I got in a fight last night, like an argument. We were like leaving this pinball bar, and I beat Noah in Big Buck Hunter, and then he was mad, and it just led to a lot of other things. But I realized I was really excited for it this morning, because you guys know whenever you like get in a fight with somebody, and your relationship just gets that much stronger the next day, because you got to like kind of like kiss and make up. So I'm pretty excited for today, bro.
Did you put on a lot of?
Dude, I have so
put
much.
on lipstick.
You gotta zoom in on it. The lip balm, my lips.
That is so saucy.
My lips are so chapped. We're out in Salt Lake. They probably know this, but my lips are so chapped out here. I just literally I've used like the entire thing of chapstick.
How'd you put it on?
Just like this, yeah.
Oh, I gotta put on.
Yeah,
dude, by the way, people are going crazy for your shirt, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, look at the comments.
Yeah.
Rich looking dope. Thinking of getting Chipotle for. Dude, I also got you chips and queso because I knew you
wanted them.
Who loves you?
Dude, if we did get that fight last night, you might have gotten me just chips and salsa. But
could I have?
You got to share? Clearly, the fight wasn't bad enough.
Take it. You have it. I only got one. I mean, like, do you want to eat lunch with me here?
No.
All right, you're gonna go. All right. No, take.
I want to just try it. I'll leave.
But dude, they love him. What's your URL if people check it out?
I don't really have a URL. They can follow me on Instagram, your boy Swell.
All right, so check out Eric. So Eric is what got me into Mooncats. Eric has actually got me into a lot of the crypto stuff. He lives in Puerto Rico. One of my closest friends. Is it Boy Swells?
BOI, yeah.
Swells. All right, so he's got me into a lot of stuff. You don't post on Twitter a lot, huh?
No.
So here's what's interesting, guys. A lot of the people that are doing a lot of interesting things, they don't want other people knowing. But he's a super funny guy. So if you want to follow funny ass shit, and maybe if you're like a hot dude, slide in his DMs and I'll give you some crypto tips.
Dude, I love hot dudes.
Yeah. Can we watch you eat that?
Yeah. Dude, I didn't even know Chipotle had queso.
Dude, I saw it. I was like, rich.
It's really good.
That's what he says. He says this phrase rich all the time.
Rich.
Just like that. And then honestly, dude, I've been saying it a lot lately.
Yeah, I love when you say it to like people who have zero context and don't know me. They're like, why does he keep saying that?
Dude, Tynan loves. Do you know Tynan?
Who?
You know Tynan, right?
Tynan? It sounds familiar. Who's that?
That's a buddy of mine. Yeah, I think
I met him.
Or he's on the council. Anyways, Piece of the Queso is so good. Have I bought my dream car? My dream car. What was your dream? My dream car?
Cybertruck.
Oh, that's rich, dude. My dream car. What was your dream car as a kid? Mine was the Mercedes SL 500.
I don't like cars as a kid. I still don't really like them.
Really?
Never had a dream car though. I just thought cars were dumb.
Do you guys have any dream cars? Kevin, see you later, dude. Oh, dude, this guy's fasting. He's in the middle of it.
Same.
So showing links on the fly. I'm using StreamYard.com. I tried to invest in them, but they sold for $250 million. So I'm happy. I was happy for them.
To you?
No, they sold to Hopin, which I tried using Hopin software. AppSumo was one of the first companies to promote Hopin. I tried Hopin. It was kind of hard to use. No, you cannot buy Flow and Kraken, Simon, by the way. You can't unless you're outside of America, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if someone can buy me Flow, Simon, slide in my DMs on Instagram, and if you can help buy it for me and then transfer it to me, big respect. I would definitely pay you $100 for it, as I said I would. Does everyone? Let me just post that here, dude. How good? Dude, did you do the Peloton? What'd you do?
I did some deadlifts and some overhead presses and some squats.
Dude, you know when you like get in a fight and then you wake up in the morning and you're just like, did I just get in a fight?
But I actually, you know what's funny is I clearly didn't worry about it that much because I actually forgot about it for like the first 30 minutes. Like I just like went on and checked Mooncats and whatever, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, I got in a fight with Noah last night. Which like normally that stuff really preoccupies me, so I must not have really cared that much about it. Not in like a negative way.
No,
I
it's good.
didn't think it was like if I got in a fight with my girlfriend or something, I'd be like sick to my stomach when I woke up, you know. But it's like,
dude,
I was like, we'll figure it out, you know.
We'll talk it out. I mean, a lot of times I think what I've noticed with relationships is like when you have a hard moment, it's a really great experience to either get deeper with the person or be like, this is not someone I want to go further with.
That's a good point.
Like
I've had kind of the latter with you. I was like, I gotta cut this guy out.
How's your burrito?
Solid, just how I like it.
All right, but hey, Simon or whoever wants to help me buy Flow, I'll pay $100. Hit me up in Instagram. What did we fight about? So we fought about. I'll tell you, we fought because last night I lost in Big Buck Hunter after I beat you in pinball. And Eric is a pro pinballer. Oh, Drew Hitchcock's here. What's up, Drew? And then what happened? Okay, bar beer is expensive. It's like $5 a beer. And the bar wasn't closed for 30 minutes. And then they took our beers because they were cleaning up and just threw it away. It was right next to us. And I was like, I got to do one thing that you did. So then I go to the bartender. I'm like, hey, you threw away our drinks. Like we weren't. And then they're like, oh, cool. We'll get you the other one. It's fine. And then Eric comes and started mocking me. You did like, you did that. And then you called me a little bitch.
I did all that. I called myself a little bitch, actually.
Did you say you're a little bitch?
Yeah, like 10 times.
I think you were wondering why I like feel so like I can't let that go.
I feel like it was, yeah, exactly. I was trying to explain last night. There's something deeper about it.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't even want the rest of my beer. It was like what you told was an oversimplification. You actually went and said something I was trying the first time. And then as we're leaving, you want to say something again. I was like, dude, forget it. It's just like a half a beer. We want to leave anyway. And then you were really upset about it. And so then I was like, what is like the core reason why you're so upset about this? Like it's $2 worth of beer. It was 2 a.m. We were the only people in the bar. Like,
yeah, my hands
just move on.
I think the part one, we were drinking, so that definitely changes some of the discussion.
Sure.
But I'd say the other piece, I just don't like feeling slighted. Like we put money, and the other thing he gave me shit for is we put money in a pinball machine and it didn't work, so I went and asked for the money. I was like, yo, we put $1 of coins in.
It's fine. I didn't say anything about that at the time. I was bringing it up as an example where I don't feel like we were slighted at the bar. I feel like someone was just doing their job and
not slighted. Yeah.
Air had picked up some drinks that were around the corner. It wasn't like they were in front of us. They were around the corner. Of course, common sense would say those are likely ours. But I think she was just cleaning up doing her job, not thinking at all about us or whatever. And she did it. But you did feel like very emotionally slighted by that. Like it affected you more than it would the average person. Like if I was there with other people, I think it'd be like, oh, they threw out a beer. That sucks. Whatever. Let's get rolling, But you were really upset about it.
I was annoyed. And then like, they're not like, I didn't think she tried to fuck me over. I didn't think she's like, oh, that guy, he's a pinballer. Like I got to go ruin his life.
Yeah.
It was just, I think it's appropriate if you feel like, honestly, I think it's like a Jewish thing of like, we talk, speaking up or like feeling like you're getting, I don't think she tried to screw me over.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're like, okay.
I think my point, the exact thing I said when we left is that your emotional response was disproportionately high to the instance. It was just an honest mistake by somebody. Sure. And you said something the first time, and then you want to say something again on the way out. And I was like, dude, I'll pay for the drinks. I'll bet you. Just don't worry about it. And then you were heated when we left.
All right. Well, we'll finish the conversation. I'm glad you guys got to.
People enjoy hearing that.
I don't know if they liked it. That's why I was trying to move back to.
I was sure they're like, this was so boring.
No, I think it's interesting. Like, oh shit, they're actually talking. So I think what's fascinating, I've noticed this with just conversations in general, is that noticing like the energy levels. So when you're talking to someone, I noticed that like I was talking to someone recently, and they're like, oh, why'd you break up with your ex? And then literally the mood of the talk was like just fucking down. And it's not that you can't have down topics, but it was just like, oh, that's not really, and it doesn't have to everything always be positive. It's like, oh, interesting to notice the energy levels as I'm communicating with someone.
I think there's a time and a place for something like that.
Agreed.
But also, dude, like, unless it's a really close friend, I would never ask somebody that. That's a really personal question.
Yeah. I guess I just share a lot of this stuff. All right. So let's go back to a few other questions. People. Someone's asking about NFT space right now. Is there the only thing in NFTs? I bought Mooncats because they're one of the earlier things. I think almost everything in this NFT stuff is going to go to zero. The only other thing that I've bought is got the NBA Top Shots. If you can get the packs, it's a fun experience to get them, and then you can resell them. But I think even the NBA Top Shots, it's too frothy right now. I think that's going to go down significantly. So I'm probably going to get out of most of my the ones I got from the packs. What are we doing in Salt Lake City? What up, Brian Bennett? Brian Bennett or everyone else out there, if you're not on the YouTube stuff, come over to youtube.com/OkDork and subscribe. So me and Eric, Rich, we're going to go and look at land because I think it's still affordable. How do I switch on Super Chat? Someone keeps telling me to switch on Super Chat. Anyways, we're going to go look at land, Park City, Eden, Hebert City, and some of these other places.
We're going to season back.
Oh, we're leaving soon, huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, we're leaving soon. Right after this.
Half hour. Yeah.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Eric.
Right.
Yes.
See you in a little bit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
All in on GME. Oh my God. Hotlu.com. You are the best investor. You should start a fund. All right. So in terms of Dapper, you guys are asking about crypto shit. I like that Flow token because it's based on the NBA Top Shot. So we were talking about shovels and axes and picks or whatever during gold rushes. So instead of trying to buy and sell the cards, just buy the tokens or buy the sites or buy the services. So that's why I'm interested in kind of like the Flow coin. Where should I go to buy Ethereum? I use Coinbase.com. I use pro.coinbase.com because it's cheaper. You can also, I use that, and I use crypto.com. So, dude, oh, Nate Yu is here. Nate, I can't get fucking approved on CoinList yet. How is Executive Ice doing? So a few weeks ago, we bought a company and gave it away to a guy named Tony. He's doing okay. I think what's challenging is I think he's got a lot of opinions of people selling a lot of different things, like my opinion, other people's opinion. I think it's going to be a little bit of a grind. I would say ask me in 30 days. Oh, you thought that was Ty Lopez? That'd be hella funny if like Ty was behind the video where I call him a scammer, or he seems like a scammer. I don't know what I can legally call people. I don't want to get sued. But the products that I'm putting out is garbage. And, a lot of these businesses, I can't tell you when I put out that Ty video, can't tell you how many people texted me to be like, he's a bigger like fraud than you're even talking about. So that was pretty wild. Do I think Ethereum is expensive right now? So George, the way that I approach it, as I've talked about the whole show, is that I just do dollar cost averaging. So I buy $500 of Ethereum every week. So I think the whole crypto stuff, most of these coins are going to go away. I think there's going to be a few that are going to be around for the next hundreds of years. Just like the .com crash. Not every company lasted, but a few did, and they became huge. I don't know what the price should be. So I just buy a little bit every single week. And then if there's huge dips, I'll do bigger buys. So I'll do like a 5K buy when the price drops a lot. So I think what's interesting is psychology of all this. It's like, oh, if Bitcoin was only down to 20,000, I would buy it. And then Bitcoin drops and you're like, nah, it's down. I'm not going to buy it. So I think you have to have a clear thesis of what you're trying to do and then stick with that. So for me, I believe in it. I see the long-term value and usage of it. So I just consistently keep adding to it. Oh my God, Bryce. Damn it, dude. You're telling me about sandwiches. I hella love sandwiches. Nate, Nate's watching this. I love you guys, man. It's so cool. Someone's texting me about how to buy the Flow token. Who are some of my favorite course creators I can check out to work on my marketing? I haven't seen a lot of, I think it's more of like who's doing great marketing. I follow, what's his name? Why am I blanking his name? So here's what I would go do. Go look at who I follow on Twitter. And those are a lot of the greatest marketers that I like. So do that. Just go and look at the people that I follow on Twitter. There's a lot of great marketers in there. Lenny Rachitsky, Blodkey on some of the other names, but go there and just see who I follow. Ramit is interesting. I think Ramit is like tried and true. He's very consistent. I don't think he does a lot of like pushing the edge marketing, but he's very consistent with his stuff. And he's been doing it for a very, very long time with, very clear branded messages. What up, Niels? So how to purchase Flow. Wow. That just sounds like a thing. Like someone should make a stock or crypto called Happy. Like, how do you buy Happy? So what's interesting about this whole crypto stuff that's been interesting to experience is that you can't buy these things. Are so fucking weird. So someone creates a token and then they give it to people to start, like the founders, like Vitalik and the founders of these coins, and then they sell some of them, and then those coins are like locked up with the founders, and then not every coin is available everywhere. So like Helium is one I bought recently because there's a kid, I call him Crypto Kid Sam. He texted me, he's like, yo, you gotta buy Helium. It's helium.com. And he's like, go check it out. So I went and checked it out, and it seemed interesting, and I trust Sam. I do whatever he tells me in the crypto stuff. So I bought $10,000 worth. But you can't buy it everywhere. I had to like go do fucking complicated shit to actually end up getting it. So any plans for Clubhouse? No, I'm focusing on YouTube. Clubhouse, I don't think it brings you as much new audience. I don't think the interactions are as deep. I feel like I really get to hang out with you guys. I feel like we get to really know each other. and talk and respond to I try to respond to your comments. But Clubhouse, I enjoyed it. I think it's neat. I think the retention is going to be a huge problem. And I don't personally go back to hopefully randomly hear two people talking. That's just me. Who here, this is kind of interesting. Who here owns some crypto? Can you put like some like yeses? And then who here doesn't? I'm kind of curious just to get it like you can't buy my love. Allie, I can buy you love. I love cats. Meow. Sam, yeah, I was in a Clubhouse. I think I might do Clubhouse next Friday with Andrew Warner. It's always funny. People are like, full Clubhouse. Oh, I'm going to be on today. Make sure you follow me. I'm just not I want to invest my time in YouTube. So I really try to spend more time in YouTube. All right, so let me see. Oh my God, you guys are going crazy. So Tynan, yes. Matt Coffee wants to share his amount, so I'll put it up there. Yeah, just focus on your channel, whatever one it is. If it's a podcast, if it's blog, if it's software, if it's services, focus on it. Wow. Is it that most of you guys, Josh, I talked about this earlier today. Hot Lou. Huh. Oh, you sold it? That's cool. So I bought XRP because Crypto Sam, or I read about it. I bought $3,500 worth. It went down like to 1,000 and then I sold. And I think it's even further down. This stuff is gambling, y'all. Like I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe a few of these other coins are going to last. But for the most part, it's just gambling. But this is really interesting. It's so fascinating to see that a lot of you guys are actually doing it. So I'm going to put out a video in a week or two that shows you every single one I buy, that I've bought and why. Yeah, Andrew Warner, I'm going to be on Clubhouse with him next Friday. My name on Clubhouse is @Noah. Hell yes. All right, guys, it is an hour and 30 minutes. I think I'm fading. Yeah. Fucking great to see you guys. Happy Friday. Started the day not as hot. You guys cheer me up. What is one thing you're going to do for yourselves today? So for me, what am I doing? I went and did the gym. So yeah, I'm going to drive up north and then I'm going to check out some land and just enjoy Utah, man. Utah is amazing. What is one thing you guys are going to do for yourself today? And I'll call you all out. James, that's so funny. That's what all these people say. It's not gambling with technical analysis. Well, yeah, if it's technical, it's stupid. It's still stupid. Good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom, Lee. How can you support my Ride Across America? Remind me next week and we can talk about it. I don't want anything. I don't know if I want people to join me. I definitely want to do it a good amount of it alone. April 14th, I'm going to start riding across America. What is one thing you guys are going to do today? Maybe tip someone a little bit more than we would. Yeah, Camille, I like when people do this stuff on investing. They're like, look at the chart. Look at the line. It went up. And now it's this. It's like, just make a meme and buy whatever. Just gamble. Just go and like roll some dice and buy whatever. Yori, you're welcome, my man. What else are you guys going to do? Oh, yes, Edwin Singh. Ooh, Trauma Char. Hell yeah. Long walk on the beach. Am I visiting Scranton, Pennsylvania? No, but that's not a bad idea. I don't really have set places on my trip besides Santa Cruz, LA, Albuquerque, Nashville, Connecticut. Oh my God, Coming to America, yes. For any of you young people, if you have not watched that movie, go watch it. Dylan, yes. Is anyone else from Nashville? By the way, Anon, I think having just Ethereum and Bitcoin is the smart investment. If people want to get involved in all this like crypto, like hype, I think the impressive people are the patient people. And just being like, here's what I'm believing in, here's what I'm doing, and I'm not getting distracted. I'm totally distracted by it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I'm okay with that. But I think for a lot of other people out there, just be more mindful. Dude, hell yeah. Oh, sorry you didn't win the AppSumo contest. All right, y'all. It's been an hour 30. I'm fading. I love you guys. I'll see you out there. Burrito time. Do you want to see it? Oh my God. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Smash some like buttons.